Hey everyone, John Ojaka here from TunePipe, and in this video I'm going to introduce you to a brand new feature here in TunePipe, and that is our new SMS, voice messaging, and WhatsApp integration. Now all of this is powered using Twilio. Twilio is arguably the world's largest SMS marketing service, and we integrate through them. That provides a very stable and seamless integration, and that integration works with all of our features. You can now send text messages or WhatsApp messages or voice messages directly on a subscriber by subscriber basis, or you can add the integration to your automations and trigger various email automations or add steps that include voice messaging, text messaging, or WhatsApp messaging. So let's pop in. Again, this video is just going to be a quick overview. The Twilio setup part is a little complicated and it varies depending on where you are in the world. So go to Twilio, use their tutorials, set up your account. The first thing you're going to need to do is get a Twilio phone number. They rent for a few dollars per month. And then you're going to get various sort of tokens and SID information that we're going to add to our TunePipe account. So let's dive in and take a look. All right, so here we are in my TunePipe account, and the first thing we're going to want to do is come to the builder. We're going to come here to website settings, and we're going to go to applications. Now, I've already added it. You would come up here to add application, and you would see it there in the list. Again, I've added it, so I no longer see it. I'm going to have to blur a few things out, but when we click on this, you can see here that it is asking either for auth tokens or API keys, account SIDs, auth tokens, your Twilio number, and if you're going to send bulk, then you've got to text or tick this option and add some additional information, all of which gets supplied by Twilio. And once you've got all that added, you would simply hit save and verify, and then the app would be there and everything would be set up and ready to go. Now, there are a number of different ways to use this. First, if we come to contacts, and I've already pulled mine up here, we've got John Ojaka at john@musicmarketingmanifesto.com, and you see a brand new interface here that I think is pretty handy. Everything sort of works more like a chat. You can just see everything right here, the entire client, or I should say contact history, every message they've been sent, every message that they've opened, the goals that they've reached, the products that they've ordered, the forms that they came in through, and you can just see everything at a glance. And you can click on the various tabs here and look at the emails they've been sent, the text messages they've been sent, or the voice messages or WhatsApp messages. You can see the orders, appointments, forms that they came in on, or others. And again, you've got all these header categories up here. Now, something that is kind of handy is the new notes feature. You could always leave notes, but this has been updated and give some additional functionality, and it's just a little easier to use. So you can come in here to your contact and leave notes on that contact. Perhaps you want to remember where you met them, or there might be some important career detail that you want to add. You can add that manually. And a handy little feature here is that if you've got multiple admins, if you've got a team, it will show the username there on the note. So you can see which team member has left what note. And of course, we've got a timestamp here so you can see when that note was added. And if you ever need to update that note, maybe you said they were from a particular city and you wanted to update that, you just click edit, come in there, update it, and save. And you'd have all of your notes there. Now, again, forms are handy because you can see where a person entered the system. Orders are, of course, handy. At a glance, you can see everything they purchased from you. Subscriptions, I don't have any subscriptions on this contact. Marketing information, again, this is just a test email, but you can see I've been sent 3 emails and I've opened a third of them. And then if they've booked any appointments, you'd see that as well. So that's a new update as well, but right here on the left, you can see this new messaging option. Now, many have perhaps missed it, but you can always email people directly. This came from a previous update, but now you can message people directly. So if you click on that, you can send an SMS message, a WhatsApp message, or send a voice message. So let's say we want to send an SMS message. We come in here and I can just say, let's see. So again, I'm only sending it to this contact. Now I'm going to show you how you can do this in bulk or as part of a marketing campaign momentarily. But if I wanted to send just this contact a message, I would say something like, "Hi, thanks for ordering my album. Hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, just hit me back and let me know. And down here, you can see the character count. And if it goes over one text message, you will see that number grow there. You can add a tag, you can send a test, you can schedule this, or you can hit send. And your message will be sent now. Do you want to continue? Okay, message sent successfully. All right, and it is as simple as that. Now, I've put a bunk number in there in case you didn't see that, so I wasn't displaying my phone number, but the message has at least gone out on this end. And then now, if I was to refresh, you can see the SMS message here that I sent. So that's a handy feature. And again, you can do the same thing with WhatsApp messages or voice messages. If we come here to send voice, we've got a few options. Twilio offers basically text to voice. So you can send a voice message to your contacts. They've got these two free ones that are not very good. They've got some higher quality premium messages or premium voices, and you can simply select a voice and select the language, and then you want to just type your message, and it would be, hi, how's it going? Obviously, you would send something more impactful than that. And I'm not going to send this, but you could, again, add a tag, send a test, schedule things, and you could just send that message, and they would get the voice delivering your message. However, as handy as this feature is here, the text to voice, what I'd really like to see people doing is sending their actual voices. It's a lot more personal. And to do that, you would simply come here, click attach, and you would come in here and you would attach an MP3 audio. So you'd come in here, you'd upload an audio track, and you would add it that way. And that message would be sent off to your subscriber if you were to use that option. And then finally, we've got the WhatsApp option. Now, WhatsApp works a bit different. Everything is based on templates. So you need to get a template successfully approved first. And once they are approved, you'll find everything here from the drop down, or you can create a new one and you can just type in your message and, hi, how's it going? This may not be accepted, but I'm just doing it as a quick example. And then you would send the message and you would get this message here. You'd give it a name, test. I can just about guarantee this won't be approved, but marketing, advertising, promotions will go with marketing. And then we would submit it, invalid name, only lowercase, right? So test, and we would hit submit. And we'll get this message saying that it was submitted for approval. And then when we come back, it'll either be approved or rejected in the dropdown, and you can hit this button here to refresh the templates. So let's just get on out of there. But those are your options. Again, they all require a bit of setup on the Twilio side. And if it's needed, we can provide additional tutorials on that, but it varies for each user depending on where you are. So I'm leaving it out of this video. I just want to introduce people to the feature. If you are an active Twilio user, then you're probably already familiar with that setup process. Now, let's come over to email and automations. Now here I've created a test automation. There's nothing in it yet, but this is just like creating an email automation. So for example, we come over here when you want to start the automation, add a new trigger. We would go tag is added, select tags. We might go, what do we want? I'll just stick with test for now. And when someone is added to this test campaign, this automation will start. And then we come here for our action and we'll go send SMS. So you've got all of these new sending options right here in your campaign. So send email notification, send SMS, send WhatsApp, send voice. So we'll go with send SMS. Hi, thanks for signing up. I've got a show coming up in your area soon. I'll keep you posted. Now, this is just quick and sloppy, but you get the idea, and we could send a test, or if we were happy with it, we would just click out. And so you've got the option of setting up a complete messaging campaign. It can be a mix of messaging. You can send out an actual campaign in real time where you're sending out a message. For example, if we come over here and click create campaign, we've now got an email campaign or an SMS, WhatsApp, or voice campaign. So we could click on that and call this test SMS and click next. So we've got our options. In this case, we might just go with SMS campaign, and we would click next, and we would follow all of the prompts. And from there, it's just like each of the options that I've shown you so far. So again, this is just meant to be a very brief overview of how this feature works. You can now send all of these messages not only directly to your contacts and subscribers, but you can automate these messages as part of your marketing campaigns. Have a show coming up and want to text people to let them know, you can now do that, provided that you have added a phone number field to your forms, and you can do that just like you would add an email address. All right, so that's a quick overview of this feature. If you've got any questions, just let me know. Thanks so much for being a TunePipe user. Take care.